Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video I have a piece of rubber and I'm gonna do weird things with it, so don't go anywhere. Before I tell you what I'm going to do today, I will have to explain why I'm gonna do that. So, a few years ago I bought myself these SW Motec crash bar bags, which are about 8 liters, I believe. I made a video about these bags as well. If you haven't seen, I'm gonna put the links somewhere here on the screen. I used these bags a few times. They very good. They are 100% waterproof, so I'm quite happy with it. There is only one problem. These bags are mounted to the crossbars with these straps, so they more or less hanging like that. The problem is that the roads are never clean. They're always filthy, and there is a lot of dirt and sand is a problem in this case, because when you're riding on a wet surface, the wheels are throwing the water and sand this direction, and after some time the sand gets between the bag and the crash bar. But of course this is a motorcycle, and every motorcycle have vibrations, which means that the crash bars are vibrating as well, and that means that the bag moves all the time on the crash bars. And when there is sand between, of course it's working like a sandpaper and it's scratching the crash bars. Well, the damage at this moment is not very big. As you can see, the SW Motec logo is scratched, and here are a little bit small scratches. This part is the worst. It's not very visible right now because I did clean it with the polishing paste, so it get a little bit better, but it's not perfect. I think you will be able to see here. So I was trying to find a solution for this problem, and my first idea was that I have to wrap it with something. I just didn't know with what. My first idea was to buy the wrap strips which I use for the bicycle handlebars, but the pieces they sell, they are not very long. They very thin and they bit plasticky, so I wasn't really happy about this solution, and I was struggling a little bit to find a right material. But then I had a eureka moment, and I remembered that I have at home this rubber. It's called EPDM rubber, and it's used for roofing. I'm a constructor, so I'm using this material quite a lot, and I have always these kind of pieces which are over, and normally I throw these things away, but I left a few pieces because maybe someday I'm gonna use it. And guess what? Today is that day. Of course I won't be able to use such a big piece, so I cut myself pieces as straps like that. They are about 25 millimeters wide, or for people from another planet, 1 inch, and in this size I'll be able to wrap the crossbars pretty easy, I think. Well, I never did it before, so I don't know how it's gonna go, but how hard can it be? Just strap it like that. This rubber is very flexible, as you can see, and what is most important, it can withstand a heat. And as you can imagine, we have quite a lot of heat here from the engine, so it was quite important for me that material that I'm gonna use can withstand heat and be flexible. So I think that's the best solution. So it's gonna look something like that. I just have to figure out which part I have to do first. I have an idea that I'm gonna do first this part, then I'm gonna do this part. I'm gonna finish here, then I'm gonna do the top part because it's the longest, and I can actually finish here underneath this plastic cover. I just have to remove it. I'm gonna put the rubber inside of it and then press the this cover back. At least that's the theory. Is it gonna work? I don't know, we'll see. There's only one thing that worries me, because you see the bag is mounted with the straps, and as you can see right now, crossbars are not wrapped yet and they are quite slippery, so I can move these straps quite easily, so that I can wrap them around the crossbars and I can fasten the bags without any problems. But when I'm gonna wrap the crossbars in the rubber, I'm sure they won't be slippery anymore, and that can cause problems with mounting the crossbar bags. Yeah, I don't know that for sure, so the only thing I can do is to try. Yeah, it's definitely going to be difficult. Well, we'll see. Without further ado, let's get started. So the middle piece is done, and to be honest with you, I was hoping it's gonna look a little bit better. It doesn't look sexy, but it's not about looks. I'm sure the rubber is gonna protect the crossbars very well. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna cut this piece right here, but because it's a rubber, it's gonna unwrap itself. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tape it with this rubber. This is self-bonding rubber, and actually that was my first idea, to use this to wrap the crossbars. The problem is this is very thin and it's sticky both sides, so I was afraid that first of all it's gonna be damaged very quickly, and the other worry was that all the dirt and dust and everything is gonna stick into it, and it's just gonna look filthy. So I'm not gonna use this, but I'm gonna use this here for keeping this rubber in place. Okay, I'm at the end, and that's the tricky part of this job, because I have no idea how to finish it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna secure this temporary with self-bonding piece of rubber, and then I will try to finish it with plug somehow. I have no idea how, but let's see. I don't think I can do it like that. It would be great, but I don't know. No, I don't think I can do it. So I'm just gonna finish it with self-bonding tape because it's too complicated. It's not gonna look good. It's not gonna work. Okay, I think that's the best what I can do here. Okay, this side is done. And to be honest with you, I have a bit mixed feelings. You see, that's not the most beautiful thing I have ever done. But on the other hand, it looks kind of cool. It looks very rebellious. That's the best word I can find for it. But as I said, it's not about looks, it's about protection. And I'm sure it will be well protected. I have to do the other side, of course, but before I do that, I will try to mount the crossbar back, because I'm very curious how difficult is gonna be to mount my crash back right now. So let's try this. Okay, the bag is mounted, and I must honestly say it was pretty easy to mount, much easier than I expected. So that's a good result. And the back is, the back is like a glued. Before, when I mount the bag on a naked crush bar, let's say, the back was sliding a little bit like that. Right now, there is a bit movement, but much less. It's, come on guys. It must work. So I'm pretty happy with the result. So let's do the other side, and then all what is left to do is some testing. Okay, let's do the other side. Both crossbars are wrapped with the EPDM rubber, so my job for today is done. All what is left to do is a bit testing. So I'm gonna mount both crossbar bags, and I'm gonna ride with them a little bit just to see how they perform. But for today, that's all guys. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumb up. and of course subscribe if you didn't do it yet. And if you really appreciate my job and you would like to help me with my channel, you can make a donation. Underneath the screen there is a button with super thanks or something like that, and when you click that you can pick up yourself the amount which you would like to donate to the channel. I would very appreciate that. It will help me with developing of this channel. So once more, thanks for watching guys, and of course see you in the next one.